Hello and welcome to another episode of Dee Dee Eats, where I'm just a girl making healthy dishes for you and me. Today we are going to make a Greek-inspired chicken sheet pan. If you have never had a chicken sheet pan before, oh boy, are you missing out. So let me show you how to make it. All right, the things that we are going to be using today to make this sheet pan is our organic chicken thighs that we have here from Simple Truth. We are going to have some fresh parsley. Y'all know how I love my fresh. We're going to have some Kalamatta olives. We're going to have the juice of 1 lemon. Normally, you could probably use, if you have big enough, 1 zucchini, but my zucchinis are not that big for whatever reason in the organic section today, so I have 2. We're going to have 1 organic red onion. We are going to have 1 yellow bell pepper. We're going to have some feta cheese, some grape tomatoes, and 4 cloves of garlic. Okay, the first thing that we are going to do is clean and marinate this chicken. We'll be back. Okay, before we get that chicken going, we got to remember one very important step. We got to preheat this oven to 400 degrees. So let's get that set. No, 410. Let's make it 410. All right, and now let's get on that chicken. What I'm going to do now is get the juice of our lemon. We want to be sure we use fresh lemon. Next, we'll have a cup of olive oil. And now we're going to pour in the lemon juice. Next, we're going to put in our minced garlic. We have 4 of them. I hope everybody's having a good day today. I know I am because I am blessed to see it. We're going to put our seasonings in. 2 tablespoons of oregano, 1 tablespoon of thyme, some pink Himalayan salt. Decided to do something a little different this time. And a half a teaspoon of pepper, which I have right here in my little container. And then we're going to go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of our Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard is just an emulsifier. It'll bring all of these different seasonings and the oil and stuff together. That's that. And next we are going to put our marinade on our chicken. We want to be sure that we scoop that off from the bottom and get it in there. Then work it in with our hands real good. After we're done with that, we're going to go ahead and top that up and let it sit for 15 minutes. Cut up our zucchini. We want to be sure that we cut those and rinse them. Going to cut them first in circular, then we're going to cut them into moon shapes. Always rinse your vegetables, guys. Super important. All right, we're now going to cut up our pepper. We're just going to make them some nice chunk sizes so that they can look good with that zucchini. All right, next we're going to go ahead and cut up this onion. We want to be sure that we have it in some nice cubed moon shapes also, so that everything simultaneously goes together. Our zucchini, our onions, and our yellow bell peppers. All right, the next thing we want to do is assemble our vegetables here. Line them all out on our cooking sheet. I have a very large cooking sheet. I don't know where my smaller one is. That's okay, because it's a sheet pan, so we'll still make it work. Once we have lined all those in, then we are going to take the remainder of the marinade that we made, and they are going to go on the vegetables. So make sure you use a spoon and kind of get all that on there, because you don't want to lose any of that garlic. All on, and we're just going to get in with our hands and mix them all together. Also making sure that that is well coated. Isn't that a beautiful color? All different colors together. Okay, now that we make sure that all of our veggies are coated, Our chicken has been marinated. So now we're gonna bring that. And we're just gonna nestle the chicken just kind of anywhere in between the veggies. It's okay if some of them sit on top of each other. We're going to be ready to put this in the oven, and it is going to cook for 30 minutes. All right, we'll wait for that to cook. We're going to go ahead and get us, we'll be adding the parsley kind of like at the end. All right, we've got that all prepared, and we'll set that aside and wait to add it at the end. All right, guys, we are at the 30-minute mark. This is when you want to take it out so that we can add the feta and the Kalamata olives. It won't actually be ready at this point, but you just want to let the olives just kind of brown and blister, and the feta to come together. All right, we are out the oven now. Y'all keep in mind that my sheet pan is pretty massive. I couldn't find, like I said, my smaller one, so you have to forgive the extra spaces over here. But once it's taken out, we are just going to drizzle some parsley, fresh parsley on top. And we will get ready to plate this up here. Okay. There we are. Our vegetables are nicely caramelized, especially those onions. And we got that nice chicken with those other flavors in there. We're gonna go ahead and plate this up, guys, and let's eat it. And there we have it. I plated that with a little rice in between there, but another delicious, healthy, light meal that you can have. This will keep in the fridge for about a good 2 to 3 days, but overall, another delicious late weeknight dinner. Thanks again for making another dish with me today, where I'm Dee Dee Eats, a girl making healthy dishes for you and me. Until next time, bye-bye.